Hi guys and ladies. Some of my tastiest fish recipes have involved wraps or sandwiches. Well, I stumbled on a fish Reubens sandwich recipe that looks delish. And there's only one thing I need for this dish. And you know what it is. It's the fish. So if it stops raining, I'll stop rhyming and we can go fishing. I'm gonna make my first cast right here off the dock. You're probably tired of my action plastic lures from that defunct company. They seem to work well, though, in catching every species of fish. Let's just change the color this time to black and see what we can catch. Now it's time to get in the boat and head out. He fell into the boat. At least I got an eater, just big enough to eat. You see, I need to remove small bass from the lake because the scientists said it's best for the lake to cull the little ones out, and it gives the other fish in the lake a chance to grow big because there's more food. Read the notes below and you'll see more. The fish went into the boat. Another 10-incher, we've got to remove him, and he's big enough to eat. Stop spinning. That's a good eating fish. That's what I'm looking for here. Oh, yes. This is another thing I'm looking for. One of the more tasty fish in the lake. Almost the tastiest fish in the world, actually. A big bluegill. 8 1/2 inches. Felt like a bluegill. Oh, goodness, that makes me happy. Look, oh, it's so big. And the colors, the salmon colors. Who needs salmon? I have my own. Yeah. A perch. All right, welcome back. Oh, it's in the boat, it's safe. I haven't seen a perch in months, many months. This is the best tasting fish in the world. These fight a lot harder out of the water than in the water. I have enough fish for the recipe, I think, but I just want to play around with this buzzbait. What was that? A big one chased it. There he is. All right. He chased it down. I'll keep him. Got one. Oh, nothing big. Nothing to write home about. This is enough for today. Let's get back in the house and fillet all the fish. We've got a ton of fish for this Reubens sandwich recipe. Here it is the next day. Once again, I couldn't locate any big bass, but we called enough small ones to give us a pound of these nice bass fillets. I froze the bluegill and perch for a winter day when we can't go fishing. But now the challenge is to make tasty Reubens sandwiches out of our big mouth minnows. There are parts of this recipe I don't care for. For example, you're supposed to make like a milk wash. Not an egg wash, a milk wash. Well, milk is high in carbs. It doesn't last long in the fridge. I don't have any, but I have cream. So I'm going to use, let's see, 8 ounces of this. And I'm going to dilute it a bit with water. A couple ounces. Now we have our milk. Okay, now in this casserole dish, I'm just going to pour a cup of breadcrumbs. Not just ordinary breadcrumbs. Look, I've got low-carb breadcrumbs. And here we have only a tiny fraction of the carbs of regular breadcrumbs. That doesn't look like much, so I'm going to bulk it up with about a half a cup of almond flour. Now we have enough, and I like the effects of almond flour in fried foods. Let's stir this up. It's strange, but the recipe doesn't say anything about seasoning, not even salt. That's not right. So I've got 2 teaspoons of seasoning salt here. Not ordinary seasoning salt. You could use ordinary seasoned salt, but this is Big Boy seasoning salt. I really love Big Boy. If you have Big Boy restaurants near you, get their salt. It's so good. I have all our fish fillets right here, and look, I'm going to just dump them in our milky, creamy cream wash. Oh, no, spillage. Well, here goes nothing. Let's let this drain. Draining. Now, into our breading. Hey, this looks good. I'm giving it the old pat down, and look at that. It looks good to me. Let's continue. They have all undergone my TSA pat-down screening, and now I'm going to put them on this holding plate and get ready to fry them up. I got out my big skillet, and I'm going to put in about 6.5 or 7 tablespoons of peanut oil. You can use any oil you want. Let's see if this is enough. I'm putting this on like 325. I don't want to go too hot with it because of the almond flour. Here we go. Time to start frying. Two minutes on each side. It's been 2 minutes. Oh, don't they look nice? That's it. Oh, they're perfect. Don't these look good? All I'm going to do now is put them in a warm oven and start putting together our Reubens sandwiches. I'm supposed to butter 4 slices of bread and then put them butter side down. This is not ordinary bread. You know, that's high in carbs. Look, this is low-carb rye bread, and it's good, they say. We'll see. Now I'm supposed to top each slice of bread with some Swiss cheese. Now I'm supposed to put a fish fillet, in this case 2, on each of these. Oh yeah, that looks good already. I'm going to try to add sauerkraut now on each of these. Now I've got Thousand Island dressing here. Yes, I know it has some carbs, but it's so good. And I guess you can make your own. Let's top it with that. This is not in the script, but I'm putting another slice of cheese on each one of these guys. Now as you see, I'm putting more butter on more slices of bread. And I'm going to put the butter side up. Yeah, sort of like a toasted cheese, grilled cheese. I forgot one thing, and I'm going off the script. This is not in the recipe, but we've got caraway seeds here. Let's top it with that. They look like mice poop. I'm using our same skillet, and here we go. I'm just going to put these on here like this. I don't know. Oh, the heat is medium low. Maybe 4 minutes on each side. How can I see if it's toasted under there? Maybe the flashlight. I think it is. Oh no, it's falling apart. I'm going to add a few more of these to this side. Look how good these look. Well, while we're toasting this second side, I ought to tell you the famous celebrity restaurant and food critic, Miss Lulu Cheeks, is about to arrive here for dinner tonight. And I'm so delighted. Although I should tell you all, we've been seeing each other for countless years. Yet she seems to put such a negative twist on marriage. Marriage brings so many benefits, in my opinion. Maybe if I could point them out to her. Here we are once again with the famous celebrity restaurant and food critic, Miss Lulu Cheeks, and thank you so much for dining with me here at my rackety ramshackle ranch. And you were able to wolf down my fish Reuben sandwiches with Swiss cheese, and I'd love to hear what you think of them.
They were very good. The lovely low-carb toasted rye was tasty, and it blended beautifully with the fish and the Thousand Island and the sauerkraut and the Swiss cheese.
Thank you.
Yes.
I like that rye bread. It was surprisingly good for low carb.
It was good.
Miss Cheeks, I mean Lulu, our dear friends Mario and Angela, they seem so happy together. And did you know that Angela got a new fishing reel for him?
It sounds like a good trade to me.
Huh? Oh. Can I have a hug?